Heyo, can you hear me all right? Hello, I'm Derek Haney, your host and the Chief E-commerce Technologist at eCommerceTech.io. Thank you, Google, for reminding me that our event starts right now. How are you guys doing? If you can hear me, if you're on YouTube, you might be on Facebook, you might also be on the Hey Summit site, and there should be a live chat somewhere around. I know that sometimes it's hard to find if you're on Hey Summit because you're not used to it, but if you are near a chat box, tell me, where are you tuning in from? We'd love to highlight you on the screen. That's what we do with our streaming software here, StreamYard. So come on in. The water is fine. We're going to have an amazing day, jam-packed sessions focused on the fashion and apparel industry. We've got industry experts. We've got technology experts. We've got agency experts, all here to help you find the tools and tactics you need to grow your store. A little bit about me really quick. If you are at this crossroads where you can't figure out what is the right tool for customer service, for upselling, cross-selling, for messenger marketing, for anything really having to do in the business, inventory management, post-purchase, email, SMS, of course, all of these things. You come to eCommerceTech.io, you can book a consult with me, and I would be happy to walk you through the e-commerce technology landscape and help you find the right tools you need to grow your store. I also want to give a special shout out to all of our sponsors today, especially the big three are gorgeous, the help desk for e-commerce. They have truly streamlined rules and macros, and they're using artificial intelligence to make customer service easier than ever for the e-commerce merchant. Partner that with LTV Plus, which is world-class customer service outsourcing. These are the agents you need to work the help desk solution, whether it's alongside your existing team or in replacement of them. You can use LTV Plus to have manned live chat, to answer customer service inquiries, and really integrate and even teach your existing team the best business process optimization strategies for customer service, for helping to shrink the cost margin while increasing the profit margin that stems from having a relationship with your customer in real time. And then finally, we've got Recart, best-in-class messenger marketing. I love this tool because it's so dedicated to Messenger, and they really know how to do like Facebook ad messenger campaigns really well. Retargeting, of course, is their bread and butter. And it really is just this incremental layer of increasing your conversion rate and building a relationship with your customer, which is definitely part of what we're going to be talking about here today. We couldn't do this event for free without our sponsors, and we will share more about them later in the show. I also want to quickly send over to you guys, if I can find it here, the show notes. It looks like somebody just did this for me. Awesome team, go. You can download the show notes, or it's really just, it's a Google Doc. You open it up and you bookmark it, and this will be like the shortcut for all of the results of, or all of the sessions that come in here today. So just open that up and follow along in the show notes. If you miss a link, it'll be in the show notes. If you miss a slide, many of the slides will be in the show notes. And of course, we'll have all of these sessions available on our YouTube for free in about 24, 48, maybe 3 days after the show, since this is a 2-day event and it might take some time to cut all that, but we'll put it together for you. Got a few people saying hello here. Ranbur251, what's your real name? What's your store? Hit me with it. And where are you coming in from? And then Satakshi, I'm sorry, I probably butchered that. Thanks for saying hello. Let's get into it really quick. The next thing to talk about, our upcoming events. If you have seen us in the past, this is like our 20th event over the last 2 years. We love doing the Future of E-commerce shows. And everything that we do, by the way, is centered around emerging tools and technology. So you're not going to find the old school styles here. There's a little bit of the of this, like making sure you know things like abandoned cart sequences and all the stuff that really is now required as an e-commerce store owner. But we like to focus specifically on what's emerging, what's the next thing that's going to be happening in our industry, how do we stay on top of it, and how do we innovate as merchants, right? So we've got an event coming up that's really going to be all about that on artificial intelligence. The lineup is turning out to be phenomenal. Really excited about that. It will be for the mid-market, upmarket merchant a little bit more, I'm not going to lie, because it's going to be about using AI, which is a lot about using a lot of your customer data and stuff like that to grow the store. Then we've got retention and loyalty. I think everybody can improve on this front. So I'm really looking forward to sharing some improvement strategies and innovations in that space. social media and social commerce. We're all trying to increase our return on ad spend, lower that cost of acquisition. We've got new channels coming out, Snapchat, Clubhouse is a hot one, TikTok, of course. How do we bring our brand and stay relevant on those channels? You'll find out in June. And then we've got building a digitally native vertical brand. Of course, really passionate about this one, because that's what we love to talk to. We want to own the customer relationship and make it hard for customers to switch providers, even though we might be seen as a commodity. If you're selling fashion and apparel, you're probably a semi-commodity in a space, right? You could be a unique designer. You could have a unique brand and presence, but your shirt or your clothes or your dress can be substitute for another. So having that brand connection turns out to be very important to increasing lifetime value. Then we've got our global event. This will be all about international expansion, selling into China, selling into Latin America, selling into Europe, as well as if you're in those countries, how to sell into the US from there. So it'll be a global event. And then our Black Friday, Cyber Monday, everybody has to have a mandatory event for this, making sure that everything is buttoned up and you know what's going to hit you. And then in October, our e-commerce leadership summit, which is for e-commerce executives only, and it's very hands-on. You'll actually be able to do test trials and come on screen with us there. All right, I already plugged myself, but if you don't know about eCommerceTech.io, we like to say that we are in the middle of this product market and technology fit that you're looking for your store. We are that place you can go to for help with all of these things. You can book a consult with me at ecomtech.link/consult. I'll send that link to you in just a second. My Greenway says, hello from France. Hello. It is probably 6 p.m. So grab a glass of wine, sit down and enjoy before you probably go off to dinner in France. What do you eat at like 9 or 10 p.m.? It's crazy. I don't even know how it works over there. Daniel Boaki says, hello. Thanks, Daniel, for chiming in. Ranbir says, we are based in India and we are an image editing and post-production studio. Awesome. I know this space and it is super helpful to merchants. It's good to have you here. We will see how we can plug you into to this ecosystem, Ranbir, and see how things are going. And Daniel says he's coming in from NYC. And if you are watching now from Hey Summit, we can also post the link to the schedule in Hey Summit, so you know a little bit about what's coming up here. Why don't I just share my screen? You should be able to see it now, yeah? All right, let's just scroll through really quick. I'm going to introduce Chloe Thomas in just a second. She's interviewing Camilla Olson, and this is going to be a, I think, revolutionary talk. If you are in the fashion space and you need to be designing your own products, so you're not just like drop shipping a t-shirt or something like that, you are going to learn a lot about how her technology is helping to enable supply chain management and really make sure you're building for your customer. Then we have Chris from Gorgeous. We'll be talking about customer support and bringing new innovative strategies and some of the new features they've released to the forefront of fashion and apparel. GQ is going to show you more about, I believe it's going to go into live chat and other strategies for actually using that customer service team to make money. Really excited about our tech showcase by Accessiby. I'm not even going to tell you what it is. You're going to really realize that it's going to be something that you've been missing in your business. Shopping Gives, always a pleasure to have them because they are bringing so much good to this world with their cause marketing platform. We've got Nicholas from Recart talking about messenger marketing. You're going to see retargeting strategies. You're going to see a new way to do Facebook ads. Kurt Elster with website teardowns. By the way, if you want Kurt Elster to tear down your website right now at 11:55 a.m., submit your URL. You can put it in the chat below. You can also respond to one of the emails I probably sent you earlier and give me just the website URL. We will curate that short list down over to him, and he will bring up your website and talk about all the mistakes he sees, which is usually quite a few, so you can get some good value out of that. My Sure Fit, I wonder, is this a fashion technology tool? It's going to be awesome, and I think you'll really appreciate it. Then we've got Raul from Referral Candy. So this is really about increasing that viral coefficient and getting more of your customers to talk about yourself. Sarah Boyd and I will be doing a talk about the future of influencer marketing. I'm really looking forward to that. She manages all of these mega influencers, well, top to bottom to top kind of influencers. And so she sees it from the influencer side a lot, but she's also trying to look at it from the brand side. And so we're going to have this interesting dichotomy as we talk influencer marketing there. And then Lucas Walker is going to do a live podcast with us here in the audience with Kristen Jones. And I think that's going to be quite unique. We're testing it out, but I'm really looking forward to closing out the day with him because Lucas is always exciting and all the merchants he brings to the table are always cool as well. All right, what else? I think that's about covering it. Let's take this off and introduce you to Miss Chloe Thomas. Chloe, how's it going?
Hey, Derek, it's good. It's all good here. How are you?
Good. Did I ramble through all of that? Was it easy to follow?
I wouldn't call it a ramble, but the YouTube channel is hotting up. I've been trying to say hello to everyone who's joining us on YouTube because you're all chatting away. So that's been me on the chat so far. So if you're not hearing anything on the chat at the moment, it's because I'm here. I can't talk to you guys on it as well. So, but awesome to see so many people tuning in from YouTube, and I'm really looking forward to what's coming up ahead because, like you say, Derek, this is a great platform for finding out what's next, which is what we all want, isn't it? What's next?
I love it. Well, Chloe, before we get into it, everybody should know Chloe, the amazing co-host of this show, multiple e-commerce book author, multiple podcasts. Where can everybody go to find out more about you? And I think you've got a special interview offer for merchants as well.
Yeah, we've got, so what we've done is, because this event's all about fashion and apparel, I've created a page on our website that's got all of our interviews with fashion retailers, some of which are doing the standard stuff incredibly well, and some of which are doing some kind of cool and crazy stuff like a lot of the people you're hearing from today. So a lot of it's kind of future stuff, a lot of it's just the basics done really well. And she says, totally forgetting her own link. So you can find that at...
I got it. Right here.
Where's it gone? There we go. So we'll put it across the bottom of the screen, then I can read it to you. If you go to chloelink.com/ecomtech, you will find all of that. So chloelink.com/ecomtech. Simple.
Highly recommend that newsletter. Everything Chloe does is something you're going to want to pay attention to. And it's great to have you here, a true leader in e-commerce. With that said, I suppose I'll pass it off to you, Chloe, and you'll just take it from here for the rest of the day, right?
No.
Okay. All right, fine.
I have to stop at some point because right now it's 4:15 in the UK. My brain stops working at about 8 p.m. So I'm here for the next 3 hours, I think it is, isn't it? I'm here with everybody, and then Derek, please come back and take over, or we'll be having me just waffle.
Otherwise, it's going to be a blank screen. No, that's perfect. Awesome. I'll pass it to you. I'll be in the sidelines if anybody needs me, and I'll be checking some emails because I'm sure some people are having trouble logging in or finding the right link. That always happens, and I'll see you back in a few hours.